While out-of-home care is one of the most intrusive and traumatic experiences for children, it's sometimes necessary. Some children cannot remain safely in their homes, and suitable other options must be found. We should do everything possible to improve out-of-home care with the ultimate goal of keeping children safe and moving them towards loving and supportive permanent homes.
Over the past year, children in out-of-home care in Nebraska have spent an average of 8.5 months in out-of-home care. That's a lot longer than what we'd like to see. And of those children, 20% lived in places that were non-family-like environments. So for example, group shelters or residential treatment centers. Basically, these environments can't necessarily fulfill a child's needs the same way that a family-like placement can. So when we look at out-of-home care in Nebraska, we recognize that we'll always need some children to live in out-of-home care. But the really important thing is that we work to improve out-of-home care to make sure that it is not traumatic for children and that they're kept in loving and safe environments. So in 2008, the federal government took an important step forward to improving out-of-home care for children. Here in Nebraska, we recently enacted part of the Fostering Connections Act through Legislative Bill 177. One of the important parts of Legislative Bill 177 was its support for kinship care and notifying relatives of children who come into out-of-home care. Basically looking at ways that kids can stay with their families even if they can't be with their parents. It also encouraged siblings being placed together, or when they can't be placed together, being sure that they can visit each other and have meaningful interactions. This can make out-of-home care a lot less scary for kids. Finally, LB 177 really looked at making sure that older foster youth have clear plans so that after their care is over, they can have educational opportunities and permanent supportive figures in their lives.